Sometimes things happen in sports betting that make you want to throw something through your television set. And when that happens, we all have to exercise a little self-control. We can't just throw shit through our television screens. That's dumb. Like, what are we gonna get a new TV every time we lose a bet? I get mad just like everyone else. But what I like to do when my rage is at its peak is log into my FanDuel account and start looking at games for the next day. I'm not just there to browse though, I'm locking shit in. Usually for twice the amount I normally bet. We gotta let these books know that we're not soft. We can take a punch. And when we do, we punch back even harder. That's how you rage bet. And that's exactly what happened last night when Fred VanVleet decided to do a disappearing act. The guy had 6 assists in the first half and somehow didn't end up with a double-double. That's frustrating. But instead of breaking my television, kicking my dog, or yelling at my wife, I did the responsible thing. I logged into my FanDuel account and started looking for some heads to roll. What I found was extraordinary. We're talking the kind of bets that make people subscribe to your YouTube channel. Maybe even turn on the notifications too. It's all going down in the Pacers-Bucks game. I know the haters are gonna say, Slop, there's a Thursday night football game tonight. You're right, but it's the Patriots-Steelers. I still haven't even gotten there yet. That game might be the worst game ever played, regardless of sport. If you put that game on in the middle of July, I don't even know that I'd watch it. I'm serious. Think about it. Anyways, the Bucks-Pacers play at 5 p.m. Eastern time today, which is awesome. I have no idea what that's all about, but it's great. We should always have a 5 p.m. Eastern time NBA game every day of the week, and I feel like this is the first step to doing that. At this point, we have to bet this thing, and the obvious move is to go Giannis, 35 plus points, plus 110 at FanDuel. Look guys, I gotta be honest with you here. I was pretty mad when I made this bet, but I was pretty happy when I woke up and saw that I did it. For starters, both of these teams play very fast. They just run up and down the court. It's almost like no one told them they have 24 seconds to shoot. It looks like they think the shot clock's 10 seconds. That leads to more possessions, which leads to more points. It also leads to very bad defense. For example, the Indiana Pacers are 3rd worst in the entire NBA in defensive efficiency. 1st in pace, 3rd worst in defensive efficiency, leads to some pretty fun games. Do you know what else leads to fun games? Giannis playing teams that give up 1,000,000 points in the paint every game. He's like 8 feet tall and moves like a guard. It's dumb when teams don't have a rim protector. Guess what? The Pacers don't have a rim guy. No team in the NBA gives up more points in the paint on a per game basis than the Indiana Pacers. The last time they saw Giannis, he dropped a 50 burger on him. Somehow the Pacers still won that game, so why would they change anything? I think they're just gonna let the big guy run through him again and see what happens. It worked last time. Now obviously, we're not just running into a game like this with only one bet. We're better than that. That's why I rage bet Tyrese Halliburton 30 plus points, plus 120 at FanDuel. Like I said before, these teams might combine for 300 plus points this game. Milwaukee doesn't play as fast as the Pacers, but it's pretty close. Up and down all night long. It's just how they do things. The fun part is they don't play much defense either. They're bottom 10 in defensive efficiency. That's not good. And do you know what kills them? Good guards. On the season, they give up the 5th most points to the point guard position. Over the last 14 games, they're 3rd worst in the entire NBA in keeping point guards off the scoreboard. Look it up yourself. Basically, if a team has a good guard, he can drop 30 on the Bucks. That's just how this world works. Both Trae Young and DeJounte Murray dropped 30 burgers on these guys just the other day. Jalen Brunson had the worst game I've ever seen a point guard play the other night, and he still dropped 24. A lot of guys would be out of the NBA for a performance like that, but the Bucks kept them around. Their defense is feeding families, and it's our family's turn tonight. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications because we're doing an NFL live stream later on today. Probably 4 p.m.-ish. I can't make any promises though, but if you turn on the notifications, you'll be the first to know. We might even be betting on punters tonight. I'll see you then.